So Derek, I think after the last game and before the international break, you seemed quite sceptical about how much difference you could make with a couple of weeks with the players. Has it been a useful time?
Yeah, it's been great. We've gone undefeated in 2 weeks, so last Saturday was brilliant. We went and watched some other games in the division. The game I went to wasn't beneficial because Accrington lost to Gillingham, but I was able to watch the under-18s in the morning, see the progress there, and then I went to watch Accrington against Gillingham in the afternoon. But from that point of view, we would have hoped that Accrington would have won the game, and the points difference between ourselves and Gillingham would have been the same, but it wasn't, and we now move on to this week.
So putting it down as an unbeaten couple of weeks, that suggests you're in quite a positive frame of mind.
Yeah, it's the longest we've gone unbeaten for a while, so that's really positive. But we've got a tough game on Saturday, we know that. Burton Albion are a very good League One side. They're safe for this season. They changed a lot in the January transfer window. I don't know if that was looking forward to maybe next season, but from our point of view, we've got 7 games to go. We know we've got tough games in it, but the points difference is not too dissimilar to how we left it a couple of weeks ago.
What have you been working on though? Because I think you highlighted the obvious problems. You're conceding too many goals. Was that the thrust of what you've been working on?
Listen, we can't do anything about that. Individual profiling of players is the thing, and that's an important. But we can't make the players that we have head the ball any better than or worse than they've been doing at this moment in time. We just got to hope that the players go onto the pitch, defend that area better. We can't do that individually to them. Sometimes it's just the individuals we have in the squad are different.
Have you got a better idea now of how you think you need to play with what you've got? As you say, you can't change what you've got, but have you maybe thought, well, I need to do things a bit differently to get the most out of this squad?
Yeah, I mean, we think that we've looked at the squad. We're obviously thin. We can see that. We haven't got a strong squad for this division. Everyone knows that, and I think that the ones that we have in the group are going to have to fight and battle between now and the end of the season to get the points required to stay in League One. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a battle between now and the end of the season, but we need players that are up for that battle.
You mentioned that Gillingham win against Accrington. Do you now see it as a sort of who comes top out of Fleetwood, Wimbledon and Morecambe will stay up, or is that just way too simple?
No, I think that it's becoming more difficult all the time. It was a great 3 points for Gillingham to get that last Saturday. I didn't think they deserved to win the game. I thought that Accrington had the better opportunities in the game and should have won. But in the end, it's about getting that 3 points, and they were able to do that. Wimbledon, Fleetwood, ourselves, Doncaster, Crewe are all in the same equation, and we're all trying to pick up as many points as we can between now and the end of the season. And you just never know. We could go on a run between now and the end of the season that we win a lot of games and it keeps us in division. You just don't know.
Do you think it would only take a couple of wins still to survive? Because it does look like it could be a really low benchmark, doesn't it, for survival?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll definitely need 3 wins between now and the end of the season. That's that would take us over the 40-point mark, and I see other teams being able to do that, but we'll have to win a good number of our games remaining. We haven't done that for a long period of time now, and it's something that we have to galvanise a squad. We've got illness in the squad, which is always going to happen this time of the year. We've had a couple of players away in international duty, so we'll assess them. One came back today, one's due back in tomorrow, so we'll just look at it.
Do you see the Burton game as one of those must-win games now?
I think that every game we go into is must-win. There's not a game that we can go into and think that we can play for a draw. We have to win the game. The 3 points are vital at this stage of the season.
There's going to be another big attendance for the Burton game. What role do the supporters have? The supporters,
have been magnificent for this football club for so many years, and it's not the supporters that need to do anything. It's the players that need to now go on that pitch and prove that they can become a League One team next year. The supporters have backed this football club through season tickets, through the turnstile as well, and their vocal support has been here throughout the season. It's now up to the players to prove that they are capable of staying in this division.
Do you see this going down to the last couple of games?
I would hope that is the case, because at this moment in time it is very difficult, because all other teams have got easier games, but if it goes down to the last couple of games of the season, then I'll be delighted at that.
So that's Morecambe's best bet, you think, keeping it alive for as long as possible?
Yeah, I think so. I think that the points difference is at this moment in time. We have to close the gap. Our goal difference isn't going to help us at this stage, so that's an extra point that we have to get, and we have to then, when we win games, score goals to reduce the deficit that is the goal difference just now.
So illness especially means there could be some unavailability at the weekend?
Yeah, there will be. We've only really got one injury at this moment in time. That's Freddie Price. We've got Rhys Bennett that is coming back from injury, so we'll see how he is. Other than that, we've got some illness in the camp that will affect us for the game.
Do you think Bennett's one of those players that you've missed in that last couple of games before the break?
That has, Rhys has to prove that, and he has to go out there and prove that, he's capable of playing in this team, and he's done well in the games that we've had already this season. But he's a very experienced player. He has now to show that experience in the team, lead it if he gets that opportunity.